And good evening. Yes, we are back. We have returned. Third stream of the day for me. But if you're watching this on YouTube, yes, our adventures continue. And this time, the plane's livery might give it away. We're in Mexico. No, we're not. We're in New Zealand. And we're currently sat at Auckland Airport. And the plan is this evening to fly from Auckland down to Christchurch, which is down here somewhere. There it is, down there. And the reason we're flying down there is not only because what a nice part of the world and that, but this man here is currently there in Christchurch. Good morning, evening, Blinky.
Good morning, evening.
So yes, Blinky's from there, but he's not joining us in flight yet. He will one day when he gets his PC sorted. But the man to my right is here. He's not in Christchurch. He's somewhere in the Midlands, East Midlands, somewhere up there. And it's Sam. Good evening.
Good morning, evening.
Good morning, evening.
Or evening, morning. Is it morning, evening, or evening, morning?
Lara is also lurking somewhere in the back because he thinks we're going to fly to Australia, which is where he is. So right, yes, I am in the lovely my jet of choice at the moment, Evening Pineapple, which is the 732 Twinjet, which I absolutely love this thing, mainly because it's simple to fly, which is always a plus. What's your chariot of choice, Sam?
The Tollis A319.
Ooh. So similar,
the new version.
Similar in size to this, then, I suppose.
Yeah, it's just a little bit taller.
Stood on the box, although it looks like your rear wheels are sunk into the tarmac.
That could be a thing.
Yeah,
I've got 2 tons of cargo on, so.
So here we are in the little nav map. So Auckland is where we're going from, and down there to Christchurch. So without further ado,
there's the rain.
There you go. You've got the rain now.
Yep, I can hear it on the roof.
So let's jump inside. Oh, I can now hear it on the roof, and let's start getting this thing into life. So, battery master on. I love the way this thing looks. It does look nice. Fuel pump on. Although sometimes you've got to be right in line to get things to work. And then we'll start the APU. Watch a little dial at the top spin around. Then we go outside and should be able to hear it. There you go, right. APU is alive. Turn off the master caution that's there. Oh, the other way this thing lights up. So, APU spinning up. Let's get ready to...
rumble.
Yeah. Well, I shouldn't really start the engines before we have pushback. Emergency lights on, so we can now see stuff. So here you go. So APU is ready. And everything lights up. Oh, so nice. So nice.
Wow.
Yeah, it's awesome. I love that.
I just say when all the lights come on. Yeah, awesome.
It's brilliant. Which is a pretty similar way to starting the Zebo, because it's the panels, although a more modern version, it's all laid out the same. Are all Boeings like laid out the same, Sam, as this, pretty much?
The 7.3, they've made minor changes to the overheads, but obviously it's been a bit of a winner for them, so they've just stuck with it.
Right, APU bleed is now on. So that's ready to go. And make sure LPAC's off, that's fine. So I should have really put the lights on first. So put strobe on, position lights on, anti-collision on. So the engine isn't running, it's just the APU that's running currently. Turn the master caution off. Altitude is already set at 31,000, which is down here, so that's all ready to go. Heading set at 171, so there's no FMC in this, so really old school, and does look awesome. So I'm ready to push back because this thing doesn't take me long. So we'll go better push back.
Ground to cockpit, please show me where you want to go.
Well, Christchurch is where I want to go, but yeah. So we'll twiddle that round and we'll get him to put me there.
Ground to cockpit, tow is driving up.
So the tug is actually broken for me. I don't know why. Perhaps I need to reinstall it. I have to check the files on better, perhaps reinstall better pushback, because the tug doesn't look like a tug.
Oh.
It's just got a little red truck thing, it looks like. It doesn't look like a proper tug. So here it comes out of the building. So normally you can see the bit where it picks the wheel up. There should be an extra layer over the top of this.
Oh yeah, this sounds like
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
missing something.
It's missing the top.
It's missing the top, yeah. So perhaps I need to reinstall better pushback. I'll do that tomorrow.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed, ready to connect.
Right, so he's going to connect.
Winching strap and adapter in position. Release parking brake when ready to start pushback.
Okay, release parking brake.
Oh, that was timing. I've just released mine at the same time.
Yeah, I heard it.
This might be bad though.
And then when it's pushing back, it will tell me to start the engine. Or it'll give me okay to start the engine.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
And we'll start engines. Okay. Eating Dory.
Really should clear by this one, or before you get to well with it.
Come on. Right, flick the fuel on. Uh, 737-200, or in X-Planes terms, 732 Twinjet, and I absolutely love it. Right, both engines are running, so I can now turn off the APU.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Oh, hang on, set parking brake. Fiddly deep there.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Connecting tow, stand by. So that's all fine, that's all fine. Pack can go on. I can go on, that's all fine. Your damper can go on. Go on battery. Okay. It's working.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal will be on the left. We'll see you next time. Have a safe flight.
Well, hopefully. Right, so we are... so does that come with the Air New Zealand livery? No, Sam posted the Air New Zealand livery today, so I just slapped that on.
This is the older one. It's the better
This is
looking
the
one
old
in my opinion, but
Yeah, it is. The new one's just white with a black tail with a fern up the side.
yeah. It actually looks nice on the Dreamliner, but it doesn't look nice on the smaller ones, I don't think.
No.
Right, so make sure I've got my lights on. My lights, taxi lights on. Motor light on, wing light on. Right, I'm ready to go when you are, Sam.
Typical Auckland pouring down.
Yeah. Yeah, Dory, I'm not normally, or haven't been a fan of jets. My flying an X-plane has been props up until the point I bought this. And I got this in February because I wanted a jet without the FMC, because I like to just jump in. This took, what, a couple of minutes to fire up, and I'm ready to go. I've got to fly on heading mode. So I set the heading I want to fly to, which I get from little nav map. So little nav map says that where I want to go on is 171 is the heading. So I just set the heading into there, set the altitude at 31,000 feet, and I'll take off, whack the autopilot on, and away we go. So it's simple to start, easy to fly, and sounds quite nice too.
No, Dory, it's always raining in Auckland at the weekend. 2 days of rain in Auckland's a weekend.
Right, because I just slammed it into reverse, gotta make sure I put the speed brakes back in.
I do like a taxiway and runway that go out into the water. It looks pretty cool.
Yeah, I didn't like runway that went out in the water last night. We landed in Wales. So the rain effects are from XP Realistic Pro, and the lighting is complements of X Ambience. Which all just make this thing look stunning.
Yeah.
Only problem with the Auckland airport is the domestic terminal is about 10 minutes away from the international terminal. But so if you've got a connecting flight somewhere, you've got to get a bloody hurry up.
Yeah.
So yeah, basically it's a close connection.
Oh yeah.
Perhaps a little bit close to Sam. I think I'm still in ETS 2.
Well, no, because you're actually right behind him. You're not 10 miles back.
Yeah, they're not expensive, Dory. I said X Ambience is the one that just gives you that orange glow, and you can see the orange glow in the cockpit. That comes from X Ambience, and XP Realistic is what's giving us the sound effects for the rain. When I turn left and right, you get this little shake in the thing, as though the plane's turning, but my head isn't. And it adds a bit more noise as well, XP Realistic. But for the benefit, as we said to you the other day, I think to start out with, if you're looking to add-ons to make this look better, Active Sky, yes. X Ambience, yes. And XP Realistic.
And then, of course, you got all the UHD base boosts you can use too.
And they're free. UHD textures, mesh scenery is free. The airport I've downloaded here and at the other end, free. And the plane, not so free. I think this was $70.
Oh, you're coming down here as well.
I'm just following you.
I spun round at the end because I was going to let you go first.
Oh, I thought you were still on the taxiway.
No. I'll go first.
Oh, that's a bit close.
Yeah, careful of this water at the end.
I thought you were following the taxiway route. I was just following you.
No, I thought I'll let you go first. I'll steam ahead.
The plane's on sale at the moment. Yeah, it's down to $50, isn't it?
5, yeah, I think.
Again, don't take the plane on just my recommendation. Depends on the sort of flying you want to do. If you want a jet, the free Zebo is an updated version of this, basically. Similar to Start, a bit more fiddly, but you've got an FMC. But I like this for the simplicity. I've also got the DC-8. I haven't flown yet. Right, runway lights off, taxi lights off. Strobes, anti-collision, that can stay on. Let's put the no smoking sign on. Fasten seatbelt sign on, because we're going to need those.
Yep, no smoking sign. Can't smoke anywhere in any New Zealand plane anymore. Don't even think you could do it on this.
Yeah, when getting this, certainly when this plane was built, you could smoke on aircraft. But apparently the air was cleaner in the cockpit, in the cabin, when you could smoke than it is now.
Yeah.
Alright, so we'll sit here
Alright, I'll get out your way.
and wait for Sam. Oh, the plane's stunning. Yeah, I got this. I got the DC-8. I got this. I am looking for another plane that's old. I do like old jets. Well, exactly, Dory. I started off with the 172. Then I bought the Kodiak because that was the same to fly with the G1000 in. Right, so there goes Sam. Let me get myself out then. But I wanted to take the leap to jets because we wanted to do some longer flights. I'm very happy in a prop. You know, some of the journeys I've done.
Approaching 5 right.
Some of the journeys I've done in props, I still like doing low and slow. Tomorrow morning when I get up, I'll just stick a flight on and poodle along in a 172 or something quite happily.
On runway 23 left 0. feet remaining. Flaps, flaps.
Alright, so we'll turn around. Right, so
On runway 5, right.
okay then. Right, give it another notch of flaps. Okay, pineapple. Hold it on the toe brakes. And go.
Woohoo, it's a bit wet and wild up here, Jesus. I was fine till I started making a turn.
Yay.
knots.
None of us have got a problem with babysitting new people, because these guys did it with me, these guys did it with Chaos and Noz, and so we're happy to pass it on.
B1, rotate.
Yep.
It's good because it's not something you can learn fast anyway, so you've got to have patience yourself. So it's easier to teach something like this because you've got to have patience as well as the person you're teaching. So it's easy to get the hand of it. It's just practice with flying. The more you do it, the better you get. I still remember the first flight simulator I ever got. I just picked the biggest plane and took it to the smallest airfield just to see what I'd do with it, and made an absolute mess of it. Crashed off the end of the runway at Chicago Meigs Field, which is basically a municipal airport for little Cessnas. I took a 747 there because I thought that'd be quite funny. So messing about and things like that as well, you get to learn the stress of the aircraft, so you can sort of find what you like. Some people like the smaller planes, some people like the bigger planes. But there's something for everyone.
Their announcements. Yeah, that was again. That was a. Where that comes from? That's not standard. The call-outs, where you get 80 knots, V1 rotate. That isn't standard, I don't think. So yeah, here's the scene. He's taking a long arc around to get back on our course.
I'm at 10,000 and I'm not switching the seatbelt signs off yet because it's quite bumpy still.
So that's where we've just taken off from. So we're climbing and turning. I do seem to be going in the wrong direction. Hopefully we carry on climbing. Or turning rather.
So you're probably going to laugh at me, Blinky, but you're turning right from Auckland over Manukau Harbour.
Yep.
So you're flying over Clendon Park and Weymouth.
I'm turning left.
I'm just looking at the bits that I can pronounce to see where we are. Because there's a road at the end of the airport that hold on, I want to try and just pronounce it because it's quite a weird name.
Make sure
Behinwi Road, I think it is. Oh, Behinwi Reserve.
That sounds like a place.
Yeah.
I'm still turning very, very slowly.
and then you're taking a right turn at Clark's Beach towards Waiuku.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a thing.
These names are pretty cool.
Heading lock. Hold. I've never known it take this long to turn. But I'm still turning. Albeit very, very slowly.
And once again, I've downloaded the Ultra HD mesh, and I can see nothing but cloud.
Yeah, it's pretty cloudy.
Oh, that road you were trying to say was Puhunui Road. There you go.
That's it.
Sorry, hi Hillsman. How you doing? I'm just making sure I'm going the right way. Definitely are turning. Fly me to the moon. Yeah, it could be a bit much. I'll turn the exterior sound down. There we go, that's better.
It was raining.
So everything are flying tomorrow. We're going to carry on our American journey tomorrow, I think. Where we're trying to make our way across the USA. I can't remember where we got to last time. We're going to carry on from there tomorrow. We have blue sky. And we are still turning. So there's the route we've taken so far on the little nav map. So we've taken off. We're just going in a really slow, wide left-hand turn. Alamogordo, yeah, that was it. So yeah, Alamogordo. So that's where we're taking off from tomorrow and doing the next leg, which Mr. Brown, I'm sure tomorrow morning will inform us of what it is. That's going to be either in jets or something quick, because it's about 265 miles, I think. So that may have to be in a jet or something really quick prop-wise, because it'll take a while. So yeah, we are on track. So that's where I am. Sam's in front of me. He's got up and boogied. He's gone. I'm still climbing through 13,000 feet. This thing doesn't climb that rapidly. But doing a ground speed of 210 knots. So she's not the fastest plane, but that, again, that's one of the reasons I like it. So we should start to hopefully level off soon. Yeah, above the clouds. How many victims? When we get heading in the right direction, I'll have a look on board. And
I've got a weird number. I've got 101 passengers.
Oh. Still seem to be turning left.
Yeah, you will.
I need to make sure my nav's correct. Heading 171. That's right. That's why I'm turning left. I had it in nav mode, not heading mode. There we go. Oh shit, that's stall warning. I should be getting a stall warning at 155 knots.
That is slow.
Yeah. Hang on, I know why.
I mean, my V2 is 155.
Yeah, I didn't put the flaps up.
That's a drag.
Hey!
I'm here all week. Thankfully, it's Sunday tomorrow. Or today, actually.
It is for Blinky and for Marwood. Okay, that's not a good angle.
She screamed.
Oh no. Oh dear.
Are we,
Okay. I've just got a bit of,
crash investigating?
yeah, I've just got a bit of speed, that's all.
Yeah.
This plane doesn't like climbing fast.
Be careful, because New Zealand have actually got a very good safety record.
Yeah, that only crashed.
They were
only crashed one plane.
I think, I don't know, last time I checked, the best airline in the world in terms of safety was Qantas still.
Yeah. Yes, still is. I don't think they've ever had a crash.
No. They
Is
came
they-
pretty close with the A380 not so long back. That was a bit
Yeah.
of a hairy deal, but
Yeah.
yeah, they've been they're really, really good actually.
We've had one.
Yeah. It's the Asian aviation that's terrible. Malaysian Airlines, I think, is one of the worst.
Yeah.
They just don't seem to have the same standards of checklists and D checks, C checks for the aeroplanes.
Come on.
And different places have different training standards.
Yeah, everybody's
as well.
throwing up in the back. Yeah,
This
I
is
know.
it, yeah.
I don't think they're supposed to do spin training with passengers. Yeah, I don't think that's a thing. You want to get the flight attendants to get the buckets at the ready, yeah.
Flight attendants is probably using the buckets.
No, we're all good. When the astronaut training plane is grounded, they call on Steve. The vomit comet. Some passengers might have fell out. Well, hopefully not. I'm going to reduce my...
I'm actually going to load the stream because I need to see what's going on.
Oh, it's alright now.
There we go. Starting to climb again. We're okay. Yeah, we're all good. There was a moment there. But no, we're all fine. We're pretty much on course as well. It's a bonus to arrive with your breakfast. Yeah. So, was that AP or was that you?
Blame the AP, blame the AP.
Yeah, I was trying to climb too quickly for the aircraft. With the flaps down, didn't help, so I stalled basically, and it was trying to get it to recover from the stall that took a while to get it back to a speed where it's happy, and it's fine now. I'm climbing again now. So while we're doing that, we can have a look around the airplane. So let's go back here. So this, I'm guessing, is first class, because we got 2 seats each side. And the only thing that separates first class from cattle class
There's a curtain.
is it's a bit of wood.
Usually has a curtain across it. We've been in kettle class before.
So now we've got 3 seats each side. How do you walk around? Use the arrow keys. So it's how you move, that you can move yourself up and down with the arrow keys, and right and left. And then the arrows next to M move you forward and backwards. But again, you can get add-ons that will put passengers on the plane. See, everybody fell out. Yeah. So yeah, we are climbing slowly.
Closer to 30,000 feet you get, the smoother the air becomes. It's pretty bumpy on the way up.
Yeah, I'm struggling to get to 20,000 feet. Also need to adjust my heading slightly. Put myself back on track. So let's change little nav map. So 25,000 feet. Actually, no, we are climbing again quite nicely. So let's go back up to 31 as we were supposed to. That should bring our climb speed up a little bit. I've got the throttles all the way forward because I can in this. But even like the fact that everything's just worn and as though it's been there for ages.
Yeah, the MD-8 is like that. It's also just lived in.
Yeah. So climbing up through 20,000 now.
These clouds are pretty impressive. I'm disappointed I can't see the ground, but these clouds do look pretty good.
What on earth is going on with your stabiliser trim? It's going a bit wild, isn't it? Oh, raining again.
Whoa, yeah.
Oh, actually we've got thunder and lightning now.
I think I'd managed to just get out of that before it swept across. I could see the clouds coming over.
And what I'm guessing is hail. Yeah, definitely lightning up there. Let's see if we can climb up above it.
Where I am, it's not too bad. I'm at 31, and it's looking a bit menacing cloud-wise, but there's nothing causing any problem.
Yeah, to see where you guys are. I think that the silver swoops are, I think the weather sort of like top of it.
Better turn on anti-icing. That's a very good point, actually. Oh, dive, dive, dive.
Whoa, that's some...
Okay.
Oh, Jesus, that's not good.
I think putting the anti-ice on. Yeah, I'm down to 8,000 feet. And I can't pull up.
Altimeter setting.
Brace, brace, brace. Come on. Yeah, I hit the ground.
Oh, there is a 70 knot crosswind where you are, so it's pretty rough.
Well, it floats.
Well, at least you can see the scenery now. Look. Oh my God.
That was really, but 1 minute I'm flying along quite nicely. Next thing, all of a sudden, it went into a turn and just I could pull back on the stick.
That's what weather does to you. It's scary, isn't it? Scary to think that the weather can do that to an aeroplane.
Okay.
Wow.
Right. Where is there an airport that I can take off from near here? New Plymouth. Is that big enough?
Yeah, it should be.
NZNP. Right. Let's main menu. New flight.
At least the water will put the fire out.
New Plymouth. Yeah, stormy. You're not kidding.
Yeah, it is.
That's how realistic the weather is.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it? It's good because it's real, but it's a pain in the ass when it does that.
Bit too real.
Yeah. I must have been quite lucky to get away from that before it rolled into you. I must have just missed that.
Right, okay. So let's see if we can fire this thing up a little bit quicker then. Although it doesn't take long. Let's get the APU on.
Never been to New Plymouth.
That's quite nice. Nobody's got a long enough runway.
Yeah, it should have. You only need a 73.
I don't need to push back, so that's handy.
I used to fly 732s domestically.
I still maintain my first ever flight when I was a young kid was on a 732, and it was still one of the scariest flights I've ever had.
I can show my age. My first flight was in a DC-10.
Nice. I went on a few DC-10s. Actually, Monarch.
Actually,
They
no.
were-
My first flight was when we came over from England, and it was on a 707.
707.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a
Nice.
7200 King Cobra. Right, APU is alive.
The thing that I remember vividly about the 737 is when they started the engines up, you could just smell the fuel. I was like, my God, I mean, it smells nice. Aviation fuel smells lovely, I think.
it
But
gets-
when you're smelling it in the cabin, it was like,
It's like the smell of petrol.
yeah. The L1011's a good plane. Flew on a Delta L1011 from Manchester to Atlanta. That was cool. And then on a 727 from Atlanta to Norfolk. Yeah, that was a bit rickety.
I wish I got a flight book somewhere that every flight I've been on, I've got the captain to fill out plane details and where we're heading to and distance and everything.
Yeah.
And it goes right back to my first flight when Mum and Dad came over from England just about a week before my second birthday.
Awesome.
Right, so aircraft is alive. Can now turn APU off. That's off. OPAC on, OPAC on. That's all fine. Damper on. Right, I think we are ready to go. Fasten seatbelt sign definitely on. Right, let's get this thing out onto a runway.
On my weather radar, it's looking quite clear at Christchurch.
Approaching.
Yeah, it's
2, 3.
It's a beautiful sunny day.
Nice.
Yeah, it's not on the way though.
On runway
it
2,
clears
3,
up about Wellington.
2,100 feet remaining.
Like,
Flaps,
cloudy over
flaps.
Wellington.
I
Yeah,
just said that, but I've just hit a massive patch of turbulence. So I might have spoke too soon.
Right. This is going to be interesting to take off.
Just be careful as you leave the North Island to the South Island, because it's pretty rough up here.
Caution, short runway, 500 remaining.
Of course, a short runway. I'm pointing towards the
100 remaining.
I'm going to try and take off in 100 feet of runway.
Oh, I can see someone else on the map now.
On runway 5.
Oh God, James is in front of me.
Okay, I've got to put the seatbelt signs back on because this is crazy. This is mad.
Right, spool it up
What?
and go.
What's that? Oh my god.
$80 knots.
$1,000 remaining.
B1. Rotate.
Caution, on taxiway, on taxiway.
No, I wasn't on the taxiway. Right, gear up, flaps up. Straight up into cloud.
Well, I was not expecting this sort of weather.
Right, so that's where I am now. So just taking off from there. Sam is down here in front of me. So heading down to Christchurch. Hopefully this time crash and problem free. So climbing up through 4,000. I'm going to drop my vertical speed back down. Because this thing doesn't like climbing fast. There we go, keep that speed up. Trim wheel going nuts.
Yeah, I'm getting some really bad weather up here. Like the sort of weather Channel 5 would make a documentary about. It's crazy. I was fine till about 5 minutes ago and I just hit this patch of air and it's just not stopped rocking the plane about. In fact, if it gets any worse, it's going to trip the autopilot off.
There's a rather large mountain in front of me.
It used to be called Mount Egmont, now it's Mount Taranaki.
You can't just change the name of things.
Oh, they did. They decided that they needed to change it back to the original Maori name.
Yeah, Taranaki sounds better than
Egmont, yeah. Except there's no snow on top of it.
Although I've just noticed to the right of that there's a place called Cardiff.
Oh, there's still got some
those,
English, mate. Just...
You got all those cool Maori names, and then there's just Cardiff.
Okay, why don't we start climbing faster? What's going on? It's still raining.
Wow, this is not good.
Yeah, I'm not even at 10,000 feet yet. Speed's doing alright, ground speed of 397 knots. The good thing with this airplane is you just whack the throttles all the way forward. Keep your feet on the toe brakes, release the toe brakes and then just go. And then just leave the throttles there. Pretty much on course still. God knows what we do about an approach.
I'm struggling to plug mine in because it's rocking that much. I can't push the keys on the management computer. That's how bad it is.
It's fine. Runway 20 I think looked good for me. So heading over 196, that's fine. Right, 13,000 feet.
Yeah, because it basically runs north-south.
Okay, someone joined the Discord server. I typed in their name and it came up with a different name. That's good, isn't it?
Oh, not again.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So,
No, 16,000 feet.
Altimeter setting.
Altimeter setting. What about it? So we are cruising along quite nicely now. We've got an airspeed of 342, a ground speed of 449, so we're not doing too bad. The weather's looking better. We've got blue sky and no thunder and lightning. That was really bizarre, considering just back there is where I crashed somewhere, and now look at it. Blue sky, sun's out. Cruising along quite happily, still climbing.
See, this is a bit that I wanted to see out off the left side. There's Nelson with all the islands, but all I can see is clouds.
Which is my one argument against flying jets like this, that you take off, you sit above cloud for 4 or 5 hours, you land. Which is why I still prefer the low and slow stuff.
Yeah, I wouldn't fancy a Cessna in 70 knot headwind though. Or tailwind.
No, you wouldn't get very far.
You could actually switch the engine off if you had a 76 knot tailwind.
Yeah.
So it saves some fuel.
I've actually done that. I've done a flight to Auckland and it was 155 on the way up. We did tailwind on the way back and it was took like an hour and a half.
Temperature's fine. Might turn the fasten seatbelt sign off.
Yeah, I made that mistake. Been on for 15 minutes so far.
There you go, they can get up and walk around. You can actually see where that is. It's actually, oh, the door's shut again. Let's go back there and see if we can actually see the fasten seatbelt sign. I wonder if it is actually... I'm guessing it's the other side of the toilet.
That's usually on the yeah.
Nothing. Oh no, they're there.
Either above the passengers.
Oh, that's the life vest under your seat thing. So no, there isn't a no smoking sign. Or fasten seatbelt sign.
Yeah, it doesn't light up.
I demand my money back. See how much extra room you get being in first class though. So they're 2 wide in first class and 3 wide in cattle class. May as well go all the way to the back while we're here. The ground speed is now over 500 knots and picking up speed. No smoking in the lavatory. Damn it says it's occupied. You've got the rear stairs folded up inside the back of the plane. Does look cool though. Alright, 23,300 feet. 339 knots. Ground speed of 512. So I'm being chased by James. So there's James, there's me, and Sam's well ahead.
What's James in?
Something quick, 'cause he's keeping, well, he's overtaking me.
He's in an FA-18 Hornet.
Well, that'd be why then.
Did it start to get a bit turbulent yet?
It's not too bad.
I'm struggling. I have to start my descent early, just try and get out of it.
I'm still climbing.
See some ground. You can see Marlborough by the look of it.
What have we got to go? 185 miles to destination, 110 miles to top of descent. I will descend early because this thing doesn't like going down or up. So we're getting there. About another 20 minutes or so, I suppose. And you should tell me actually somewhere, shouldn't it?
Alright, I'm at the top of descent now.
Yeah, distance to destination 21 minutes. I've got a ground speed of 526 knots. "21 minutes isn't a distance." I know it isn't a distance, Larwood.
But as if you land.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. Yeah, I'm going to start to descend. I'll come down to a couple of thousand feet slowly. There can't be anything tall in the way, surely. It's not like it's a mountainous area or anything, is it?
In the South Island is.
Oh, overspeed. Right, yeah, we'll bring it down slowly.
It's ridiculous having a giant map in front of you.
Well, yeah, I'm dreading that. Although little nav map says there isn't anything above 1,000 feet. So I think that's slightly broken.
Depends where you are.
So we are descending. So this is where we are. So there's me, there's James, who's giving chase. Sam's over here. So I'm coming across here, and I shall come in over the water. Blinky will be able to see the fireball out of his window.
You're heading towards the Kaikoura Ranges, and they're not 1,000 feet.
Well, by the time I get past them, I should be fine. That's why coming in over the sea is probably better. You know what height that's going to be at. Provided I can get this thing down in time. It doesn't like descending. Depends how big the waves are. This is true, Larwood, yeah.
We should have tailwind. There's a 9 kilometre an hour northern.
Oh, hold on, that's screenshot worthy.
Yeah, I should post my flaming picture. Oh, that does look nice. It floated. Does a 732 have speed brakes? Yes, it does. Yeah, there. So I have got speed brake. I'm alright at the moment. Descend at this, I'll be fine. It's coming down through 21,000 now. But the throttle's pretty much backed all the way off. We're doing 290 knots. And James is somewhere nearby. There he is. So James is coming up fast. I'm glad I added the word up there. Right, just at the north of the South Island. Just you finish climbing, you got to start descending. Doesn't seem to respond to the vertical speed that I put in. But I set at 2,000 feet a minute now and it's not doing that. James is over there now. Oh, I can see mountains below. There we go. We got some. There we go. Oh, and then it disappears. We've got some scenery down there.
Yeah, it looks good. When you get a little break. Oh, it's raining now, or what? That's okay. It's just a little bit of patch of bad weather before you come out of the clouds.
Very windy here today. Sat here waiting for a tree to fall on the house. That's not a good thing to be waiting for.
No.
Leave the house would probably be the best solution for that. Wow, that looks nice. So 16,000 feet. Oh right, then have a tree fall on me. What? Leave the house away from the tree. Go out the back door.
Maybe he lives in a tree house.
Is that the issue? You live in a tree house?
You get damned either way then.
Or are you Winnie the Pooh? Do you live in the tree?
Right, I've got my anti-ice on, and I've just got a nice warning flash up still, so you might want to make that on again.
Make like a tree and leave.
And leave.
Oh god.
Back to the Future fan right there.
Yep.
No, what does he say? Biff says, "Make like a tree and get out of here," doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to watch those again.
Yeah, I got the Blu-ray box set for Christmas. So now I've got them on, much like Star Wars and most of my other films, I've got them on VHS, DVD and Blu-ray.
I'm still looking for, I know it's rare, the uncut version of Star Wars on Blu-ray.
Ooh, you'd be hell lucky to find it.
Yeah.
Lucky to find it.
I know.
You can actually download off the internet a file that is the original that's been redone, and it is the size of a Blu-ray, so you can actually burn it to a Blu-ray disc.
Yeah, the one where was it Han or Luke shoots first or something? Han shoots first.
So,
yeah.
because they changed it, and trying to find a version where he does shoot first is really hard to find.
Limp Rimble lives in a forest but not in a tree. Being from Canada, we are one with the trees. Eh?
Well, especially when they fall on your house.
But yeah. Well, in all seriousness, Limp Rimble, I hope that doesn't happen.
No.
Keep safe. But yeah, it must be tough when it's windy, when you're surrounded by trees.
See, they get proper weather in Canada and places like that.
They do.
We've just moaned when we get like 30-mile-an-hour winds, everybody goes crazy. Or like half a foot of snow and the whole country comes to a standstill.
It happens here too. But yeah, we get living in Canterbury, the wind comes screaming across the Canterbury Plains, and sometimes you'll get 120 km/h bloody winds.
Jeez.
Right, so the plan is... Oh, God, if I can get that onto that screen. So here's where we are. Here's where the airport is. So I'm going to come down to here and then turn onto runway heading, which is 196. So that's the plan. And then try and land the bugger. So we want to be really over the sea as soon as we can. Because at the moment there's mountains in the way.
Yes, the Kaikoura Ranges.
And I don't know how tall they are.
Quite tall.
Yeah, in fact, I'm not going to set that at 4,000. I'm going to set it at about
Like the cloud parts of the mountain in front of you.
We'll put it at 7,000 feet.
You could turn left and just fly down the coast.
Yeah, good.
I could do that actually. Let's do that. Any victims? Yeah, there's nobody on board.
But they're seriously landing and catching the next one.
Yeah. Who's flying? No, it's okay. We'll wait for the next one.
That's amazing. There's no clouds at all now. All the bad weather's behind.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, like
Blue
I said,
sky.
it's beautiful clear day here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Cloudless.
It's pretty cool that Active Sky's replicated that, so it's
God, this looks good.
yeah, the UHD scenery really makes difference to the standard HD one.
Yeah, because it's not a standard HD one for New Zealand, which is a bit bizarre, unless
No,
you use it ortho.
Can you imagine the size of an ortho file?
Yeah, that'd take a while.
So we're going to fly along here a little bit until we get over the sea. And we're going to turn.
The best part is they can use the land information New Zealand data, which is photographs basically the entire country. That's freely available. Goes back to the days when they were trying to work out where they were going to put power pylons for the electric dam generation and microwave towers for television transmission stuff. It was one of those government departments set up in the 60s and still going.
Cool. It's nice to have stuff like that. I suppose when you're making scenery like this, it can be 100% accurate.
Yeah, exactly. They can get roads, rivers, lakes, everything.
Yeah.
Everything. Even buildings and everything's on these photos.
Liam, it's not a daft question actually, but yes, the game is in real time. So if you chose to fly from Humberside to Australia, it would take the time it takes to fly, yes.
I actually want to do the flight from Auckland to Dubai, which is like 17 hours.
Yeah. I've always wanted to go the other way and do the Auckland to LAX flight.
Yeah, which is like 11, I think.
Yeah, it's not quite as bad. I know they started flying to Dallas, I think, as well, Texas. So I think that's like 16 hours.
But yeah, one of the Auckland to Dubai flights, one of the world's longest flights, non-stop flights.
You can do Perth to London now, can't you? 23 hours, 21 hours, something like that?
It won't quite take that long.
That's a hell of a time non-stop.
Yeah.
Watch your speed. Are you still at idle? Yeah, I am still at idle, but I'm okay. I'm at 196. So I'm still descending as well. I got you. Not anyone would want to fly that way, but you know, it must get boring though, doing a long flight. That takes a long time. Well, yeah, that's why, like these sort of things, we'll do a flight that's an hour and a half or so. Or a couple of hours. But yeah, Sam does the odd long one. And Chaos does.
Yeah, I haven't done a transatlantic.
I've done a few. Longest I've done is 3.5 hours in the prop plane, and I sat here for all 3.5 hours. Because you just never know what's going to go wrong. Right, we should be coming out of the sea now. we'll start bringing the altitude down. You should get below this cloud. Speed's okay. I'm keeping an eye on the timer. I'm gonna yeah, it is different when you're not on your own, Liam. That's why these flights we do as group flights, because you're talking to other people. Streaming it's an advantage because you got Twitch and that to entertain you. But it's quite nice. You do a flight on your own. I'll do one tomorrow morning. I'll jump in the 172 and take it somewhere, but it'll be like an hour and a half in the cruise, so I'll put the autopilot on and go off and do some housework. So I'm not actually flying it, but yeah, the plane does the journey. I just keep checking on it to make sure it hasn't crashed, like earlier.
I like the way they've got the little dirt roads in there as well. That's cool.
Yeah, a river,
Farm track.
dirt tracks down there.
You should try pronouncing the river I'm just flying up to now, Steve.
Was it begin
You
with?
zoom a W.
Oh, the Waimakariri.
Yeah, that's the one.
That's the kiddie. Yeah,
Or if you were going to say it like the Maoris did, Waimakariri.
that place, the W River.
The Waimak.
Yeah.
Everybody calls it the Waimak.
Is that the river that runs through the city?
No,
Oh, it's not.
the Avon River. It's the Avon River, which is basically a creek compared to that river. It used to run through the western end of the city, but they diverted the river.
Ah.
So if it ever floods, it's going to go back, take its natural course, which runs out by the airport.
Worldwide Sports TV. Thank you very much for the follow. I think you are now. Yes, you're my 600th follower
Hey.
Nice.
on Twitch. Thank you very much. Finally found you still. Luton Airport Live. Okay, yes, I did just reply to your message asking for the Twitch. So yeah, I don't stream on YouTube. I do stream on Twitch. The third stream of the day today. Get in there, me. But we've got to get you on Discord next then. Right, so as soon as I come out over the edge of this, I shall then turn on to runway heading. Sending now down to 3,000 feet. Being slightly cautious of these raised bits of land around me, but I think we should be fine at 3,000. James is still behind me somewhere. Coming up fast by the looks of things. No idea where Sam is. Sam's over there.
I'm flying the approach onto runway 2.
Because of my little incident earlier. Oh, you're converting me, Steve. I'm a streamer too. Oh, okay.
At least you're not landing at Gisborne Airport, which has a railway line running through the middle of the runway.
Oh god, Liam's going to explode because Worldwide Sports TV streams darts. Yeah, you might want to join the Discord then, because Liam will just ambush you about darts because he's a dartist. Oh god, Hi Tiger, that sounds wrong, talking about Liam.
You should join the Discord. His name's Darty McDartface. Or
Yeah.
Darty McHullface.
Yeah. Yeah, in Discord he's called Darty McHullface.
It looks like my approach is going to take me right over the city, which is cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Exactly, Tux. Don't encourage him.
If you land from the south, it does.
Yeah, it's. I'm going to be turning at. Is it the West Coast Road 73?
Yeah, the old
Over-
West Coast Road.
Yeah, over West Melton, making a turn.
That brings you. Yeah.
It won't be long now before I'll be turning onto runway heading.
Good when they give you the approach over and it takes you actually right out over the city and then brings you back round.
Yeah.
As soon as I get to the edge of this land, in fact.
The way most planes go.
Bloody
when it's,
raining now.
Yeah. Is it? Oh yeah, that was. I got a bit of weather before I dropped out the side of the mountains.
Right. See if I will look at a little nav map. I reckon we're close to turning onto runway heading. As soon as I get to here, I shall turn on to 196. And I will descend.
Oh, I'm headed for a place called Rolleston.
South of the city. With the prisoners.
Oh, that's probably quite apt then. No. Darts is the one sport that I don't mind it, but I wouldn't actually choose to watch it, in all fairness.
It's not a sport.
Don't tell him that. Oh, thanks very much. Much appreciated. I'm streaming tomorrow as well. I'll be streaming tomorrow afternoon, some more flight. Right, so now on the runway heading, descending down to 2,000 feet. We'll start slowing it down. Sorted out my flickering water problem. Turn the waves off. That was my issue.
Yeah.
It's definitely absolutely peeing down with rain. Yeah, seriously, Worldwide Sports, join the Discord. You had the links in the bottom of the video you watched of mine. We haven't quite got a sporty room. We did have one occasionally, but if you're into any sort of gaming as well, I'm sure there'll be some content on Discord that you might enjoy. Yeah, cheers, Liam. Right, so in front of me somewhere, over there, is going to be an airport.
It's over that way. I can see where you are. It's over that way.
I'm heading straight for the runway, apparently.
Yeah, pretty much.
You like all things flying? It's definitely joining on Discord. Cool. The link will appear here somewhere in chat. Tux is a mod, if Tux can post a Discord link. Just don't forget your tinfoil hat. They're out there, you know. No, shan't. Thank you, Larwood. See, Larwood did it. Right, 35 miles now from impact. We should be heading straight for the runway. James is still somewhere around me. There he is. It's actually quite a cool picture, aren't that? There we go.
That is actually. Bean patch.
It's not good when you're flying along and the land is above you. How long have you been a mod, Tux? Didn't know you can do ! Discord. Right, definitely getting closer. So here we are, and here is the impact site. Not doing too bad on approach. You don't wear the parka anymore. I used to have a parka, a blue one with a furry hood. Some people have green ones. The green ones weren't as nice. So there's me, there's James. Sam's on the ground by the looks of things.
Yeah, I've just landed.
I can definitely tell you it's not raining outside.
It's bizarre. The weather should match real world weather.
It's not raining. I've not got any rain. Oh, the X-plane is having a little bit of a freeze there.
Look at the windows. Beautiful, clear blue sky.
It's unusual. What superhero wears a parka? Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Isn't it past your bedtime, Larwood?
It must be.
How long have we been on Twitch? Today or in total? In total, 2 years now, probably. 2 and a bit, 2.5. Today, this is... God, what are we on? An hour and a half, 3.5, 5 hours today. I'm actually slightly off course. I need to correct that. Let's go that way a bit. Oh god, weather's getting worse. Takes a while to build up a channel. Yeah, especially for me, it's a very niche market. For me, especially as the stupid ferry one. Everyone seems to jump on his bandwagon. And yeah, I'm not in it for the numbers and the stuff anyway. It's all about the community for me. Right, soon I should want to be turning back onto runway heading, because the airport's going to be over there somewhere, I think.
I think my X-plane's crashed.
Oh,
I can't believe that. Did my score come up? Because that was quite a good landing.
didn't see it.
I'll get ripped off anyway, I always do on this.
Just as well, really. The numbers are poor. Yeah, thanks, Tuts. Well, Worldwide Sports was my 600th follower on Twitch. Right, now I'm going to turn on the runway heading again. X-Plane proper on YouTube though. X-Plane's not the most popular thing I do on YouTube. I see a runway and I'm off to one side of it. I can't see Sam's name down there obviously to guide me in.
No, I'm hoping it's going to load itself back in. I've just got a blue circle of death at the minute.
Yeah, Tux is only joking. Worldwide Sports, don't worry. Right, autopilot has been disengaged. Don't permit that term, Tux. Okay, I'm coming in high and fast. And I can't slow it down. Holy shit. Okay, this might be a bit of a go around, I think. Even with full flaps, gear down, no throttle.
Yeah, I'd say that was a go around potentially.
Yeah, this thing just doesn't. This thing doesn't like climbing, descending, speeding up, or slowing down. Apart from that, it's a great plane. Right, let's back the speed brake out. Got to get my joystick back on the right hand side because my button box that changes the view is on my left hand side, so is the joystick. So if I look down then want to reset my view, I have to take the hand off the joystick. And the plane sort of lurches. I'm still speeding up, come on.
Well, I'm still waiting for X-Plane to load in.
Taken, thank you very much for the host. Oh crikey, mountains just appeared in front of me. A little nav map stopped showing where I am.
Mountains. We call the foothill.
So now when I don't want to slow down, it slows me down. Joystick, you need a yoke, you do, says Tux. Yeah, I know. Not that Airbus malarkey here. Right, trying to cross the end of the glide slope. And then turn back. Speed brakes are out, flaps are on full, gears down. Just about maintaining a controllable speed. You don't want to just evacuate the building, Liam, you want to evacuate the airport. You didn't spot my picture earlier on Discord.
The passengers evacuated their bells.
Approaching 2.
You can almost hear the concentration.
It's real. Trying to balance the joystick and the throttles up and down. Ooh, wasted, it says. Boom, yeah, that was a bit heavy.
Surprised he's still got an undercarriage.
Yeah.
Caution, on taxiway, on taxiway.
I know I'm on a taxiway, that's what I bloody want it to be. Yeah, not the best of landings. Did anyone survive? I don't know, it's gone quiet.
proper New Zealand livery. I was even got Jetstar planes. Nice.
Yeah, the option when I got the scenery of loading it with or without static aircraft. Problem is, there's so many bloody static aircraft, there isn't a free gate. Thankfully, I brought my own stairs. So I'm just going to dump it round the corner here. Thank you for flying with Ryanair. We look forward to travelling with you again soon. Yes, thank you for travelling with Sims and Stuff Travel. It's a bonus to arrive alive. Got 22 points for the landing. Ryanair wouldn't have gone around. No, that's true actually, Lord. There we go. Brakes on. Oh.
Whoa.
Engine off. And then we'll put the APU on. Thank you for flying Sims and Stuff. We look forward to the court case. APU bleed still on, that's fine. Right, I'll wait for the APU to kick in. And I can shut the other engine down. Park somewhere near the gate as well. Well, that's waiting to kick in. I can reset the speed brakes, fine. Flaps can go up. Come on, APU. Don't really want to open the door with the engine still running. There we go. APU power's available. That you done now for the night? Yeah. So that's the third stream of the day. So I'm done now. As soon as we finish this, there we go. No, that's on. Off. So we go. Both engines are off. APU is on. Remember how to work out how to get the stairs out. There we go. Doors. Doors are pressure locked. Oh, it's probably because I've got the in that case then we'll turn off the APU. Yeah, catch you soon. There we go. So I'll be back to ground power, battery power. Now I should open the doors. Doors are still pressure locked. Why are they pressure locked?
Oh.
Okay, passengers are going to have to jump. Why are they pressure locked? I've never seen that before. Is there a button? We got to unpressurize me cabin. I thought that happened automatically. Okay, in that case then, just turn the electrics on. That's got to do something surely. Doors are pressure locked. Oh, in that case, okay, right. We'll leave that there. We'll leave the passengers trapped on the plane. and wait for medical assistance. Right, Sam is parked around the other side.
Because
He's gone. He
explains
was parked around the other
yeah.
side there. So there we go. Slightly interesting flight. Had to do a bit of a restart. James was following us. I don't know where he's gone. So I will end it there. Thank you very much, Sam, for that. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, thanks, mate. Yeah, it was good. That was.
Thanks for tagging along, Blinky.
Not a problem.
And Larwood as well, who's been here the whole time. But he's muted and deafened, so can't hear us. You smell, Larwood. And for James for tagging along as well. I don't know what happened to him in the end. Be back tomorrow afternoon for some more flying, this time in the good old USA. And till then, say good night again, everybody.
Good night again, everybody.